Hello, hello.
Hello.
How's it going, everybody? We got a snoozing chocobo in our midst.
Yeah, we do. Oh, I should. Hello. I did not unmute. LOL.
Oops. Good thing you checked.
Yeah.
But yeah, two gibbies is right. Apologies for the late start. I was having some tech issues. Yippee.
Yippee.
I am good, thank you. How are you two? I'm pretty good. How about you, Kyrie?
I'm okay. We did errands today. I don't know.
Yeah. Not exactly exciting stuff.
I'm glad we can play some games.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Carrie, you're trying to figure out where we were. Do you remember now? Like what we were
Mm,
doing?
kind of vaguely, maybe.
I believe it's bird time.
Bird.
Bird lion time.
Bird. Lion. I do not remember what you were talking about
I
at all.
was saying it in like the vaguest way. It's fine. We'll get through it.
Bird lion. I'm gonna feel so dumb when we get there.
Okay. I'm talking to Alphino.
Yes.
Okay. So to review, we are reliably informed that the members of the Alamegan resistance operating here have taken receipt of several large shipments of crystals, our task being to ascertain who and why. Given the size of the settlement, I find it hard to believe that anyone here could be wholly unaware of the resistance movements. The challenge, of course, will be finding individuals who are both able and willing to share such information with outsiders. It would seem sensible to divide our forces. Midas, why don't you question the residents of the eastern half of town? Alice and I will do the same in the west, and after we can rendezvous here to share our findings.
Aye, aye, Capitan.
Yeah, getting bossed around by the child again. I love how it gave you the largest mount to go through these corridors.
Yeah. I just wanted to turn my UI back on. But it
Okay.
was on.
Got you. May you speak for this person?
You want me to?
Yes.
Yeah. The resistance? Oh my god. The resistance? Damned if I know. It's not as if I'd be any use to them. Off wheeze.
The resistance.
Rude. If you set store by all these tales of secret weapons, good luck to you, but I'm too old for the mask's bedtime stories. This is our lot, and it's time we got used to it.
Okay. Is there anybody else up here? No.
Uh,
I think they're all down. Can I just... Watch out.
wow.
Got here first.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Let me guess. Come to join the fight, have you? No need to deny it, friend. You are not the first to answer the Griffin's call. Well,
Is that
he's...
what you meant by bird?
Yeah. Bird lion.
Because, okay, I suppose.
Well, he's lit a fire in every Alamegan's heart. He is also inspired more than a few Eldons to pledge themselves to the cause. A little wonder, the Garleans won't stop until we're all under the yoke.
I see you there going around asking questions, looking for the Griffin in his lot, I'll bet. Seems they're the talk of Little Alamigo these days. Folk wondering what he's about and what he's got in store for the Garleans. And what's under that mask of his, of course. Some say he's hardly got a face, with all the scars. What with all the scars? Others reckon he's been marked for death by the Empire, and that they'd sent a bloody legion if they knew where he was here. Your guess is as good as mine. Oh my god, why am I stuttering?
Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're just warming up. It's fine.
Uh, yeah.
You miss Xenos? We haven't met him yet.
Yeah, he's not here yet.
Yeah.
He doesn't exist yet in our minds.
Yes.
Hey, where are you going?
I suppose I should ask what you've learned, but I think I already know. Griffons, a lot of them. This Griffin seems to be the leader of a newly formed faction within the Resistance, the Masks. Yet despite the growing popularity, no one seems to know much about them, only that they're the most aggressively militant group to join the movement in recent memory. Indeed, many claim their commitment to the cause of Alamegan liberation is unrivaled. We can but hope that the revolutionary fervor is never channeled in the direction of a primal.
Oh no, the closed caption said something entirely different for that.
I thought we did. We did not
Fervor.
yet. Fervor. I'm a little worried. What did it say?
It's a pervert.
Oh, pervert. Yeah, I mean, we don't want that going towards anyone weird either, but
I just had Discord muted the whole time.
oh no!
Oh my
Rip.
goodness, I'm so sorry, y'all.
It's okay. It's a one-sided conversation with yourself.
Yeah, always.
Okay. Though I feel confident that this is the group which received the crystal shipments, we have lacked proof. Before taking any action, I would speak with the settlement's leader to confirm my suspicions, and perhaps enlist his help while I'm about it. Given that you and Gundobald are already acquainted, mayhap it would be best if you took the lead. Shall we?
Yes. We shall.
But yeah, we have not met Xenos yet. But we are entering his expansion not far from now.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think we've even seen much about the Garleans lately. At
Yeah.
all, really.
This is like the first mention in like a good long while.
Yeah.
I think I voiced him last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Much as it pleases me to see you again, Midas, I can't help but wonder if I should be worried. I hear you and yours have been asking questions. The Griffin? I know of him, as do we all. He and his masks have become a leading faction within the Resistance. Though there was suspicion at first given his creative ways, he quickly proved himself charismatic and capable commander. Men are drawn to his passion and his vision. They truly believe that he has what it takes to lead them to victory. Even I cannot help but admire the man for what he's accomplished, but I have not forgotten Wilrid. I was blind to the danger of his ambitions, and you were not. The Griffin will soon deliver a speech to our people in the Sunken Temple of Horn. Go see him with your own two eyes, and weigh his words with your own heart. How convenient. 'Tis but a pity that Thancred is not here to join us.
You two go on ahead. I shall stay behind and wait for him. Yippee.
Yip, 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 yip. Yip.
Yep. Okay.
This way. Has it begun
All right.
already? I hear voices coming from within. Pretty sure this voiced.
I think it is.
Brothers and sisters, 20 years ago, Alamigo, our home, was claimed by the Garlean Empire. In our haste to overthrow the King of Ruin, we turned a blind eye to our foes in the north. With our glorious revolution, we but laid a path for a new tyrant to succeed the old. And when confronted with our failure, we fled. Not a day goes by that I do not think of those we left behind. Think of them and feel ashamed. And I know each and every one of you feels the same. We abandoned them, our own flesh and blood, to labor till their backs gave in and their breath gave out, building the twisted steel ramparts which now mar our once majestic mountains. We abandoned them, the brave and true, to fight and die for their country, or worse, to be conscripted and sent off to rob another poor bastard of his home. We abandoned them, the meek and powerless, to bow and scrape when the Garleans pass, to sully themselves that they might live to see another day of misery. The Black Wolf may be dead, but a new Imperial Viceroy reigns in Alamigo now. A beast, not a fraction as merciful. You all know the Eorzean Alliance will do naught to oppose him. For all their promises and platitudes, they will not act if there's no profit in it. Only we can free our brothers and sisters from the Empire's tyranny, my friends. Only we have the courage to stand and fight. They have imprisoned us. They have enslaved us, and they have murdered us, but no more! Blood demands blood, and the Garleans shall pay for every drop they have spilt upon our lands. This I promise you, for we have a power within us, my friends. A power befitting our pride, our righteousness. Only join us, and we shall grant you the means to unleash it, and together we shall see the Alamigan standard raised over the mountains of Gia Arbania once more!
Yippee! Just kidding.
Befitting their pride. Not at all ominous, that. Wait, is that...
It is!
What are you two doing here?
Also, thank you. Welcome in.
I could ask you the same
Hope
thing.
your day is good, Nye.
Well, this is quite the surprise.
If you see what I see,
I've
if you
missed
feel
them.
as I feel,
Might I suggest we continue this
Me
conversation in
too.
more agreeable surroundings?
for it is not strength of arms that will win this battle, but strength of heart.
I love how her outfit is essentially just a recolor of her own. And she was like, yes, disguised.
No one will recognize me. I'm just wearing a white shirt and it's dirtier than my original one.
And my boots look rusty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Words cannot express how glad I am to see both of you alive and well.
And you. Though it was pretty obvious you and Midas would be fine.
The Crystal Braves had never had a realistic chance of capturing any of the Scions, divided as they were and distrusted by the better part of Eorzea. But if you truly believe that, forgive me, what exactly have you two been doing all this time? Repaying a favor. After the banquet, we had no choice but to flee Ulta, and we would not have been able to do so without the aid of some old friends from the Resistance.
That's right. They smuggled us out of the city and sheltered us in Little Alamigo. All at great risk to themselves. Obviously, we couldn't let that go unacknowledged, so we offered to help them out with their operations for a while.
When he learned the Scion's exoneration, that Lolorito had severed all ties with the Crystal Braves, and that General Raban had been reinstated, we resolved to make contact, but having long since discarded our link pearls as a precautionary measure, our options were rather limited. To make matters more complicated, we were embroiled in a delicate operation at the time, leaving me with little choice but to entrust a letter to a courier. I gather from your puzzled expressions, however, that you never received it.
To be honest, we thought this might happen. While the masks are happy to let the refugees spread the word within the community, they're pretty strict about communicating with outsiders. Oh, and we also heard a rumor that the Griffin doesn't want us meddling in his affairs.
The Griffin mistrusts the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? Curious. It is all well known that we are no friends to Garlemel. One would think that a man we saw beseeching all and sundry to join his cause would welcome our support. Ah, I should say that the man you saw was not in fact the Griffin, but an impersonator, a talented rabble-rouser to boot. It would not surprise me if he were responsible for the majority of these public appearances. As you may have gathered, the Griffins are extremely cautious, distrusting a man who has made every effort to conceal his identity. Even when we participated in our raid under his direct command, we were not permitted to approach him.
It's hard to know what to make of it all. The secrecy, the impersonators, the masks. What? It's not as if I'm making all of you wear one. And mine only covers half my face. It's completely different. Anyway, when we heard the Griffin was due to give a speech, we thought it might be a good opportunity to get a better sense of the man behind the, to get a better sense of the man.
For all the good it did. And now you've heard the whole of it. But tell me, what prompted you to take interest in the Griffin? Crystals, a shitload of them.
Oh yeah. Summoning? You're not serious. I can't believe it.
The Resistance would never entertain such a ridiculous plan, but the Griffin... Well, that man's an enigma. I cannot say with any confidence that he would or would not do. What I can say, however, is that the speech we heard today was not the first to make reference to a power capable of defeating the Empire. The masks have made such claims of late. I confess I had assumed it be mere bluster, but in the context of shipments of which you spoke, it is not impossible that they are alluding to a primal.
Whatever it is, we'll find out together. And if anyone tries to stop us, they'll answer to me.
Indeed, that is assuming you'll have us? Yes, of course.
Why didn't we nod? Honestly.
Yeah.
My character would be like, yes, 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 yes. Come back with us.
Of course, of course.
Of course, of course.
Okay. Are you ready for Poppy?
Yes.
Okay.
Poppy.
If, as you suspect, the Griffin is indeed plotting to summon a primal, you must needs obtain confirmation while there is still yet time to act. To that end, I would propose we question his double. Given his role as the group's de facto mouthpiece, I should not be surprised if he were one of the Griffin's closest associates. And while he may not be aware of the most sensitive details, he could probably tell us if the mask's plans in broad strokes. Like the man whom he impersonates, however, he is wary of outsiders. He will not expose himself without suitable incentive. My plan is as follows. You and Alphino will pose as adventurers fallen on hard times, inspired by his words, to take up arms for a noble cause. Ida and I, as members of the Resistance, will recount tales of your past achievements, and testify to your usefulness in the struggles ahead. With our enthusiastic assurances still ringing in his ears, he will decide to welcome you in person, and we will arrange a meeting. You will need to look the part that we might maintain the Shroud. Until then, we have him cornered at least. Here. This should be enough to purchase the suitable garments from Talbot, and have him rub some respectable amount of dirt in them for good measure. Any questions? Seems simple enough. Thank you. And with that, Midas, let us be off.
Man, I gotta change my outfit.
Yeah, I can't remember. Are we putting on the schlops again?
I don't remember. I hope not. Also, that won't fool him.
Yeah.
I mean, we know more, but...
Our spirit pressure is too dense.
Oh god.
Our power level is over 9,000.
Our spirit pressure, like from Bleach?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Eh? You want to buy what? I don't know what you're up to, but I want no part of it.
I thought you liked money.
Well, you're the ones with the gill, and seeing as you're friends with Papalymo. There, tunic and schlaps for both of you. Tailored and, treated to your taste. Now off with you before someone sees us together. Oh god, they are.
Clothes make the man, as they say. Right then, I will go and change and see you at the spot Papalymo marked on our maps. Don't mind me just changing in front of this man.
I know. Wow, I'm fooling everybody. This is funny.
Especially with my hands and feet.
Fashion. Yeah, mine
Yeah,
too.
fashion, honey, look it up.
Your shoes are so shiny.
Don't think about them too hard. Oh,
Oh, I don't want this one.
okay.
This one's fine. We go out this way? No. Damn.
Did you
Oh,
not
you were
see the
smart.
gate?
You went out the door.
Yeah. He's like right outside almost.
I'm bad at navigating.
Did you just go up and above?
No, you have to go out through the doorway, like the main
Okay.
doorway.
Okay. Well, look at us, a pair of down at heel adventurers seeking a chance to recapture past glories. Yes, this should suffice. And
Sorry, I'm laughing because Rose said, it's Kitas and Myri.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
funny.
no one will guess.
Yeah.
Okay. And now we play the waiting game.
My thanks, comrades. You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
A great interest, you might say. Your words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, but you and yours seem confident against the world in arms. I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a primal.
You're laying it on a little
Because that
thick.
would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
Alphino, not subtle at all.
I'd like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
Ah, the famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot. You are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals. You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal. We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
So you're summoning a
You're
primal.
joking. Have you gone completely mad? When people
No,
find
no,
out
he said
you helped the
they're not
Lissaman
doing
summon
that.
Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Alamigo will never be free.
This isn't a fairy tale, girl. We don't have the luxury to play at being honorable heroes. It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
He speaks as if they didn't just have a calamity like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Emulger?
What? Aside from a lack of crystals? None. But the beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god. Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have naught to hide.
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
Then let us be off. Are you perchance the Warrior of Light? Aye. I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave man can make a difference. You saved me too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. But that was a lifetime ago. On
I
behalf of
forgot
my
that
brothers
was
and
him.
sisters, I thank you.
Yeah.
You gave us hope where there was none, courage and strength when all was lost. We shall not squander your gift.
I know that look, Ida, and I do not like it. You cannot seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
I just...
Calling her outright right there.
If the Griffin and his men have their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in Alamigo comes to a head. Your homeland's future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences. You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now, let us away. There is work to be done.
So that didn't work out as planned.
Yeah. I mean, we learned some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking to Alphino.
Mm-hmm.
Quarry Mill, he said. Do you remember? Forgive me. You cannot be expected to recall every name and face. And besides, it is not as if it matters. I have long admired how you live in the present, and how you focus on the problems at hand and always keep moving forward. So let us keep moving forward together, Midas and Kyrie. We must find and secure those crystals. This is no time for looking back.
I mean, I remember the guy.
I
don't
remember
remember
that
his
too.
name. Oh, did my tracking stop working?
Perhaps.
What happened? My VTube studio is freezing.
Oh no.
Crashing even. You okay? We good? Alright,
Okay.
I'm good. I'm ready.
Okay. If we take the Griffins double at his word, then the crystals are now somewhere within the Harak, ready to be put used by the Malja. We must appraise Alice of what we've learned. I will join you in Little Alamigo after I've changed. He's like, I've got to find a bush, and we're like, we're just gonna change right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Now that Thinkerton has finally arrived, mayhap you could share your latest findings?
You mean to tell me that while we were worrying about ourselves sick, Ida and Papalima were here all along? Well, Yashtala will be relieved. And also angry. Mainly angry, I should think. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot, well, leave them in the hands of the Amalja. For all we know, we could be preparing a summon Ifrit even as we speak. We must make for Zaharak without delay. Agreed. If there is naught else to discuss, let us depart at once. We're progressing. More characters can nod at once.
And so they go forth in accordance with the Griffins' plan. The players gather to assume their marks on a stage wreathed in flame. Ere long, the curtain shall rise, and the drama of which I am author, gods forgive me, shall at last be performed. Naught else remaineth, save to stand at the ready and pray that the chance is seized, for never shall we know its like again.
Oh. Thank you. I confess, I expected a warmer greeting, but we must not jump to conclusions. Not until we've braved the bowl of ambers. We must be ready to engage with the enemy at any moment. If you would make any final preparations, pray do so now. I shall await your signal. Oh, several cutscenes!
Hell yeah. Let's go!
Let us go!
Proceed.
This isn't right. The Amalja would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
Not willingly, no.
The saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
By the 12, will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the warrior of light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos. One life for one world. A fair exchange! Wouldn't you agree?
Lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
Carbuncle! Defend me!
He caught it in his mouth. I forgot he did that. What a good boy.
You will offer more than mere target practice.
You must be ahead of me.
Oop. I'll stay quiet
Very
then.
cool, though.
Alize!
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was. My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
I love her.
I do too.
It's time.
I am shocked though
It's
that
time for a reclass.
yeah, essentially. I'm shocked though that she wasn't given a freaking sword.
Maybe somebody thought it was too dangerous for her.
Because she learned from Frun.
Yeah.
And he gave us a sword.
True.
Let's finish this.
Alright.
You shall fall soon enough.
There's no escape!
Gosh, I hope I don't fail.
You might. JK.
What do you mean I might?
We all might.
Rude.
No more games!
No.
Why can't I do that?
Right? I mean, technically you can if you're a warrior.
Just one guy though.
It's home gang, yeah.
Now.
This is like
But
home
yeah,
gang on crack.
he's talented. Yeah.
What?
Ardbert's extra talented because he's like a warrior of light too.
Yeah. Is it just because we're a jack of all trades, unlike
He would
him?
betray us as well.
I guess.
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart. But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? that rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
By the 12! Or
Alphino recognizes him now?
Because of the voice. He hadn't speak to them before.
Oh, I suppose.
Mine apologies, Master Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us. I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the
She's
last
like,
time?
I don't have to cut you down here right now, do I?
Thou mayest, my lady.
That was the nerdiest pose I've ever seen.
Literally.
By thy leave.
He's a theater kid.
Him.
Even odds, then. No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop!
Understood.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance. Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell. I cannot do it alone, but together,
We better act
can
fast.
defeat them.
Literally.
He's casting Flare right now!
Shit, it's Zeta Flare.
Oh god! It might be.
Make ready! They come!
I gotta deal with this guy first. Oh, JK.
Me trying to touch the thing and Arbor is like whacking me.
Yeah, somebody else took him off of me, so...
Yeah, I
maybe
think
if you
Red
turn your
eventually
skins off.
ran.
Yeah. Oh, the Knight of Darkness is beating me up, though. Oh, whoa.
I can feel it! Just a little more!
Damn it. The ranger. Get out of here.
She's like, nah.
No! Yeah, somebody take him off me, good lord. Go, Alice. Do your thing.
What is hitting me? Is it you?
Is it the ranger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was sick and tired of 1v1ing that carbuncle, I guess.
Let me know when you get
Oh
to
my
it.
god.
Let's see.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Get out of here, Ardbert.
You got it. Turn your stance off, don't worry about it.
My
They got
stance
it.
is off. It has been
Trust.
off.
Trust!
Get out of here. Stinky.
Let me know when you get to the first text box.
Okay. That's it. We've got him. Let's go. Let's go.
With this blade, I banish the darkness.
Did you... Are you there?
I'm not in the cutscene yet. No.
Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't sure. I told you to tell me, and then you said... You said something.
Yeah, I was reading what Alphino was saying. His
Oh.
little speech bubble.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Bubble?
cutscene now.
Okay.
Elsa keels over.
Okay.
Alize, are you hurt?
Alphino is talking.
Sounds good.
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
We are far from finished. Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
What a grin.
Mm-hmm.
Crystals? You mean, like the Ascians?
Just so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt planes with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Ascians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
Wait! Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
At long last you see. To save our world, we gave our lives. We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders, and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won, and now our world is being erased from existence. We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this. You of all people should understand. We will not falter.
The
We
warriors
brought our
of
world to the brink
darkness
of
make me so
destruction,
sad.
and now we must save it.
Yeah.
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
To have known the depths of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle. Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
Sobbing.
Yoink. Into the ethereal sea you go!
What is this place?
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
Yep.
Mother Hydra,
It is.
hearken unto your children's plea. From two worlds do we gather, and from two worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Honestly, how did he know?
I
But
think he
also-
learned from the
Eyes go
Asians.
not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save, whom I can yet save.
I don't either, but he does a great job.
So true.
Minfilia.
Alphino, you knew this. You knew we spoke to her already.
Blessed children of the first, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
Okay.
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiac's will, so too must others carry out the will of Hydaelyn. But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light. Thank you, Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Hydaelyn had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength longsword. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark. Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away!
Alphino.
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
You would go alone, then?
My dearest
To me.
Thancred,
Oh.
you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Hydaelyn's side, watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Hear me, servant of Hydaelyn. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home.
Cry. Sob even.
It's time. They're gonna go save the Crystal Tower. On the first. Practically.
Practically,
As
yeah.
one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them. We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
It is a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
Yeah, it's a lot of feelings. Cutting to her mom.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lemmy, for everything.
Owie!
Sobs even more. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Oh boy.
It just took a knife to my chest and went, "Achia."
Yeah. Owie, 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 owie.
Owie, 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 owie is right. Oh, no.
Oh no.
It would seem we are in the southern Thanalan again. Minfilia's doing, no doubt. May the 12 speed her on her way, and the worry of darkness too. I cannot help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls. If they gave their lives in order to travel to the source, then in returning to the first, would they not? But mayhaps that was their wish. Forgive me, my thoughts were elsewhere, and this is when I know full well there is work yet to be done. The crystals. Leave them to me. I'll be going back to Saharak to secure them. The Malja will still be in disarray after the thrashing the Warriors of Darkness gave them. They are not like to notice a lone bard skulking around. But Thancred, you don't have to do this, I know, but I want to. I will see you at the Rising Stones. Okay, posture check. I need to go grab my water.
Wow!
I'm sorry.
I almost asked you if you remember to grab that.
I was busy.
With your struggling?
Yeah, with my struggling. And... yeah. So, let me finish saying things. And then I'll go grab it real quick.
Sounds good.
I should go and find Nita and Paulimo. They must have finished searching Mask's camp by now. Not that it matters anymore.
I mean, it still matters.
Alphino,
Minfilia's gone.
Yeah. Do you want to read Aranje while I wait?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, BRB.
Riandre says, "Speak thy mind, I do not expect thy forgiveness." That's it. That's all he's... I don't know if Midas was expecting him to say more.
I'm back and I'm hydrated.
Welcome back.
I see there's
Riandre had one sentence to say.
I see. Oop. I was like, maybe he'll entertain us with his flavorful words. Nope.
No, he had very little.
He had very little. Not much to say.
No.
What the heck? One moment. Did my phone just die?
Oh no! Oopsie. Well...
yeah, sure shit, it just died.
Don't worry about it, because... Don't worry about it.
It's okay, Rose has given me a moment to get moogled. Perfect.
Oh, Rose did, okay.
Oh, sorry, JK, it was you.
Maybe it was
me.
was
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Perfect.
He's gonna be a Moogle now.
Alright, I've been moogled.
Yippee! You should plug your phone in.
It is plugged in.
Okay.
I forgot to plug it in while it was, hooked up to VTube Studio, which is a certified battery drainer. Understandably so.
It kind of has to stay open the whole time.
Yeah, and it has to have your, camera open so I could see you.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Alright, I'll say, let's go. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
You must be tired. I know I am. If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When didst thou become aware of mine independent pursuits? When I saw you meeting with that warrior of darkness and the Ascian in white at the Great Library, I tried not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. But I cannot deny that a part of me feared you had simply betrayed us. Would that there had been another way. Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. I understand why you did what you did, that you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have the courage to make that choice. But even knowing what came of your actions, I find that I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. Kyrie, Midas, forgive me, but I believe the events of the day have taken their toll on me. I should like to rest for a while. If thou wilt grant me leave, I would gladly escort thee unto a refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady hath regained her strength, we shall join thee at the rising stones. Until then, warrior of light. Dang, she knew a lot earlier than she lets on.
Yeah, it was there was a cutscene we saw when they were hinting that she was coming back into the story. That was that like library cutscene.
Oh, yeah, where she got cuz she got poisoned or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that
sure.
where? Or maybe that was later.
I think that was slightly later, but like early on in the in between. There is a cutscene where Orange was talking to what's his face? Elidibus in the library.
Oh, okay.
And it showed like her shoes at the end, like she was peeking behind a doorway.
I did not notice. I don't remember that, I guess.
If I remember correctly.
I think you're right, though. I believe you.
Gotta talk to Poppy again.
Yes.
Pappy Nemo.
Is he outside?
I think he might be.
What the heck, dude?
He's right over here. Oh, Alphonse says, I have yet to tell them what happened to in Zaharak. I thought it best to do so together.
Oh.
You ready?
Yeah.
Well, Matt. Alphonse said that you'd be joining us. Twould seem the Griffins' double was telling the truth. Insofar, we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the Mask's camp. Did you perchance find one in Zaharak? Actually. I don't believe it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I don't believe it. The crystals, Minfilia, all of it? It's just... I don't know what it is.
I sympathize, Ida. Even now, I struggle to comprehend what that which I saw. The only thing I can say is that with certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. 'Twas bittersweet, but also affirming.
How sad, they didn't even get to say goodbye to her.
Yeah, just because they weren't with them.
Yeah.
Alphanot, I believe it's past time Ida and I rejoin the Scions. We have been away for far too long. Though I am loath to leave the Griffin to his own devices, I fear our investigation would benefit from more, dispassionate perspectives. And I hope that we might, in turn, offer our own opinions on the many challenges that you have faced in our absence.
Gods, it's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures.
She's cheery after just learning that, like, Minfilia is pretty much gone.
Yeah. Girl, wasn't Minfilia your friend?
Yeah, I thought you were besties.
You were like besties.
We should be glad to recount them, and Tataru's tales may well surprise you. Ida? Ida! Relgar be praised, it is you! Ida alive and standing right here before me, in the flesh? I can hardly believe my eyes!
Oh boy.
Oh, come on now. Has it really been so long that you don't remember me? It's Gundabald. I fought beside your father in the Revolution. Do not think any less of her, friends. It's been 20 years since the occupation sent us our separate ways, but the resistance was always welcome in Little Alamigo. They gave us hope. And young Ida, most of all. Aye, Ida here was always full of fire, ever the first to volunteer for a mission, until the day she up and vanished, that is. There were rumors, and we feared the worst, but here you are, alive and well, looking nary a day older.
Well, what can I say? I'm sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. It's a long story, but you see, I got involved with my friends here, the Scions. Oh, sorry. We were still the Circle of Knowing back then. Right. Anyway, I wanted to come back and tell you, but it was very secretive stuff at the time. And, as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know you've got a lot to talk about, and we will, but right now I've got to hurry back to our headquarters. My friends are expecting me.
Pray forgive her. It's been a long day for us all, and I promise you we'll visit again at the first opportunity. Let us return to the Rising Stones. Hells take me for giving you that mask.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, you're teleporting.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Yippee explodes.
No! I'm exploding. Where you going?
I got confused. I was like, where am I?
You were running the right direction, and then all of a sudden you were like, wait. What if I'm going the wrong way?
Literally. Okay, let me know when you're talking.
Speaking.
Welcome home, Midas. Kyrie, I trust that your journey was uneventful. You will be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals. He sent word a short while ago. Once he's delivered them safely to the Temple Knight's care, he will rejoin us here. And we can declare this matter officially resolved. While waiting for your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact Yashola and Kryl and brief them on all that occurred. I also requested that they return to the Rising Stones at their earliest convenience. Now that our lost friends have been found, it would seem meet to discuss in the future.
Back in the Solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Moonbraider.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
I really like this voice actor for Papalimo.
Yeah.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts. And I hope that the scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I should be glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
I've got none.
I love Cryo.
Same.
You'll always be welcome here, Cryo.
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. It would be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
The stare.
What will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities. That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable. And we've always got him to keep us from bickering.
Damn right. I'll say join me. Please.
But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Well then, Alfie, I, for my part, shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I don't know. We go wherever the wind takes us, I think. Kinda.
Quite literally, yeah.
Oh, okay. I kind of like that third one.
The third one is pretty on brand, I think.
To strive for those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
Indeed.
The path behind us.
I mean, Minfilia's not here to say it, so now I have to.
Yeah.
No less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
A new age for us. If this was timed a little bit better, we could have maybe split off and done the trial series. But alas.
Oh yeah.
That can still wait, though. I would rather keep this whole main story quest.
Yeah, we're not like really done yet with it,
Mm-hmm.
so.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Look at them, Midas, Kyrie. The signs of the seventh dawn. Look at how far we've come. The people we've met, the moments we've shared, the losses we've suffered, the tragedies we've overcome. All of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here and what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know that we will find out together. Oh, we got a Moon Brita.
Yeah, I saw that. We
Oh
were
my
coming up on
God.
that. Me crying.
Sobbing.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, my friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand. Thank you. I shall guard it well.
Cries.
Yeah.
There is cause to hope.
At first I was like, who's narrating? And then I was like, oh.
It's Papalimo.
It's Papalimo. Sobs.
For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
Okay. Do you want to speak for this one? This Griffin? Or do you want to speak for the false one?
You want me to speak for the real one?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
Well done, brother. You may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle shall be our greatest yet, and I intend to stand with you all on that glorious day.
Oh, JK.
He didn't even speak.
He didn't speak. Boo-boo the
It's
fool
okay.
I am points at my face.
Yeah, it's okay. You can speak for him.
Yeah, true believers are so readily. Let me try that again. True believers are so readily led.
I have given them everything they desired, all for which they have prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted then? Was it all worth it in the end?
There was some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Be it hosts to fight of light of dark, a world bereft of equilibrium is but
equilibrium.
Equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest.
Equilibrium.
Equilibrium. Yeah. He's always got his little fingers and everything.
Specifically one thing right now. Technically. He's still technically just doing one thing, but...
yeah, but...
He's had to manipulate a lot of things to get deal with that, though.
Yeah. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they've delivered unto me a gift, which I do now present to you.
Eyeballs!
Eyeballs! We had to freeze them so they wouldn't fuse.
Yeah, honestly. Ugh.
The eyes
Look at those googly eyes.
Yeah, really like how they put them in two different directions. Really. The eyes of Nidhogg. Many were the candidates considered, but by your deeds, you've proven yourself the most deserving. A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes. For weal or for woe.
Wow, what the fuck?
He was like, Nidhogg's gonna love this.
Rest in peace, ad break time. Actually, I think that's the end of the cutscene anyway.
Yeah, that is. It was at a decent time, at least. Could be better, could be worse.
Yeah.
Who is this? Is right.
Should I read it?
Yeah, just read it.
Okay. So it was here all along. Oh! Oh, you could have read it.
Oh, I could have read it. Okay, I can read the rest if you want.
Wait, just
no.
kidding. I was reading Nero.
Yeah, because he's usually in Sid cutscenes too, so...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We're good.
Oh, just you wait, my pretty. You and I are going to have so much fun. Oh, my god.
God damn it.
I was like, who the fuck is this? Why are they wearing white mage boots?
We are yet burdened by Garly and Gordon Ramsay.
I love him.
I do actually quite like Nero's character.
I want to speak to Thancred.
Okay. What you got to say?
He says, I told her everything that happened she needed to know, and I thought it would be best if it came from me. It's strange to think back on the circumstances of our first meeting. We were all so very young, so foolish, so powerless. And then Philhamon says, in that moment, she departed this realm for the first. I heard her speak to me. I know this to be true, just as I know that she will one day return to us. In those final moments, she was smiling, was she not? She was proud and hopeful and looking to the future. So I will too. I will. Ow!
Ouchie.
Oh. Ow. Okay.
A little bit more lighthearted. I'm talking Home. It is not as though Homie, yeah.
Sorry.
It's not as though I do not enjoy the company of so many motivated youths. However, without Isladar around, I cannot help but feel somewhat isolated. He got carried away with his training, lest you wonder, and injured his back. Elaine has been looking after him ever since.
That's the older guy, right?
I think so.
The older adventurer guy?
Yeah, I think so. Clemence says, oh, as if you wouldn't try and get rid of me at the first opportunity. Don't you drag me into this mess? Oh god. Okay, I think Ochre might be the start of the line. Or not. I think it might be Alice. Okay, Alice says it's a bit overwhelming, quite frankly, having spent so much time on the road, often by myself, yet I will try and approach this as a learning experience, as I did my travels. Had I not kept an open mind, after all, I doubt that I would have been able to master the ethereal blade, nor would I have benefited from a rather pointed advice I received. There is no one path, as some are given to say, and there is wisdom in exploring every school of magic, as there is exploration of all things. Okay, that's a different thing then.
They really hint a lot at her being like, I'm gonna change my class.
Yeah.
I want to try something else out.
Ucker says, ha, believe me, I know all too well the burden that is precious sibling. I should trade tales over it for a drink sometime, or perhaps even with the four of us. Aenor says, but I have precious siblings too, and I'm sure she'd be happy to join us. Oh, I think Clemens is her sibling.
Oh.
Oh, as if you try and get rid of me at the last as if you wouldn't try and get rid of me at the first opportunity, sorry. Don't you dare drag me into this mess. Okay. Tataru.
Speaking to Tataru?
Tataru, go.
Ah, Kairi, Midas, just the hero I wanted to see. Would you mind doing me a small favor? I need you to meet me at the Diamond Forge. This won't take long, I promise. Where's that? Oh, it's outside. Oh wait, no it's not. Wait for Tataru at the Diamond Forge.
Is the Diamond Forge not up in that other... Yeah. It's up in that other building.
It's outside. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's down. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god. Big dog.
Sorry.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Right, Tataru.
Whew. Sorry, I keep yawning. Oh my goodness. I should have had coffee earlier. I'm sorry to drag you away from your duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments. Why do they look so menacing?
Yeah, literally.
Right, everyone, ready to go to work? No squirming now! Oh, and you might want to close your eyes. Hehehehe.
It's so menacing. The noises.
Eh? They're all finished. The Warrior of Light's every measurement from heroic head to intrepid toe. Well, wouldn't you like to know? All in a good time? Or all in good time, Kyrie and Midas. All in good time. Hehehe. What? Aha! Found you! Elfino wants everyone in the Solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but he seemed to think it was very important. Go on, we have everything we need. No sense in keeping everyone waiting.
She's menacing. The Iron Fist of the Scions.
We're here. Did we miss anything?
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Orianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention. And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Oh, then the decision seems clear. No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
I did not mean to... That was not my intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our numbers step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede he might struggle to balance his new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Yeah, I don't know if I want paperwork on top of all
makes a
that.
good point. Any who would wear such a
No
mantle would be
thanks.
bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Oh my goodness! Help! I need some help here!
Spooky.
Uh-oh.
Tataru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Narco! God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her.
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Honestly, you're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan Resistance. I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I shall depart for Limsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emeric, and encourage him to send an envoy. Tataru, Krile, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end. The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice. 'Twas Master Louis Soir himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so, I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
Interesting.
We get another date with Sir Amric. Yay! Paplimo, what do you say? After conferring with Y'shtola, we have decided to focus our attentions on the East Shroud. Someone needs to keep an eye on the border, not to mention the sylphs. Ida says, I hate leaving Nago like this, but I know Kryl and Taktaru will take good care of her. Very good.
Okay. I'm just gonna return to Ishgard.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Hydration check. What are your streamers?
Watering me. Yeah.
Also stretch.
Yes.
Is my phone charged enough? Can I unmoogle myself?
Oh. You probably could
Probably could.
use it. Just keep it plugged in.
Yeah. I mean, ideally I should have kept it plugged in the whole time I was doing it before. Awkward.
Yeah. Oops. Hello, once.
Okay. I didn't hit OK, and when I closed the window, it changed me back to Moogle.
Oh.
Okay. To our knights most heavenly.
Yeah. Greetings, warrior of light. What business, God. What business brings you to Ishgard? I see. Wait here, I will summon Sir Amric. It is good to see you, my friend. 'Tis but a pity it must be under such circumstances. Had Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would certainly have sent for some wine. But to business. I thank you for bringing these developments in Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will of course send an envoy to attend the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make. Not mine alone, at any rate. Given the imminence of the threat, may we forego the formalities of a full assembly, but I will need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make the necessary arrangements?
Yeah, do what you gotta, bud.
I thank you. Our representative, whom we select, will require a suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Handaloop that he is to lead in your absence. Yes, Lord Commander. Kyrie, Midas, pray accompany Lucia to the gates of judgment and make ready to depart for Gridania. I will have our envoy join you as soon as I can. Fury, speed your way.
Alright, go ahead. Whenever you're
Onyx.
ready.
Meow. You're poking me in the side. What's wrong? You want to come in my lap? If you have no other business in the city, join me at the gates of judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. Do you want to come sit in my lap?
He says, a maybe.
I don't think he does. Why are you yelling? Come here.
He says, wouldn't you like to know?
What are you yelling about? Oh, okay. Oh, ow. Your claws. Okay. Wait at the gates of judgment.
It's gonna be outside, so you can take the gate out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Waiting. I was hoping this was voice, but it is not.
It is not.
We meet again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. He needs to share his wisdom. Yeah? Not I concede that there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not, in good conscience, make the decision alone, not with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see the garrison is ready to defend the border.
I love how you met with the Lord of Commons or whatever the hell. And they were like, of course it's gonna be you, like... You're like our guy for military, why would it be anybody else? And Amrick's pretty much like, well, I just wanted to make sure it was okay.
Everybody's like, you can do whatever you want, dude.
Literally, everybody's just like, I trust you.
The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me? You may see a familiar face.
Will we?
Will we?
Suddenly there's Hoshafant, Frankenstein.
Oh god.
That'd be terrifying, actually. Oh, Emmeline! I don't remember him being here.
I forgot. Alright, you get to read him.
Okay. Old boy, old girl, how wonderful it is to see you. And Sir Amrick, too. For what do I owe these unexpected pleasures? Come on. On a wall.
Oh yeah, that's right. I will have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchens at once, if you will excuse. Nay, do not trouble yourself, Anawa. We shall soon be on our way. Lucia, a brief summary, if you will. Yes, Lord Commander. Wah 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 wah.
Wah 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 wah. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to to an Imperial.
And thus, we shall strengthen our patrols as he suggests. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Francel and the Observatorium. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander.
Surprised to see yours truly at the helm.
A little bit, yeah.
You and me both, old boy. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat.
His picture's still there.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna take that down. I'm gonna be real.
No.
Yet we can but play the hand that we're dealt, and with little help from the veterans and Onawa's ceaseless chidling, I'm sure I'll muddle through. So worry not, old boy. Off to Gridania with you. He's growing up a little bit, but only a little.
Only a tiny bit.
Surprise, it's just Onawa, like, calling all of the shots.
Yeah. Oh. We need to go other places.
Oh, wait, I got this.
Oh, okay.
That's the wrong button. One moment. I got this, I got this. My
I'm beginning to think you don't got this.
I opened up the duties menu.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, he's just right over there.
Emmerich. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when I first laid eyes upon it. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. It seems we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand, a pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? Yes, of course. 'Tis like that we are the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we?
I don't think this was the right entrance. Oh well.
I was gonna say you went through there with such confidence.
I literally went and I was like, yes, of course. And then I went through and I was like, this doesn't look right.
You actually.
I'm just gonna... Fixed. This was on purpose, truly. Oh, they don't have anything to say to us this time.
Nope.
Just letting us right in. Oh, just kidding. The envoy from Ishgard has arrived? Very good. This way, if you and the Lewinson party as well.
I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich. Admiral, always a pleasure. And Kyrie and Midas, I trust you are well. 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort. Lady Kyrie, Midas, I was glad to hear from Riola that the missing scions have now been found. There's much and more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we?
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This Griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back,
We
they
do
will
get
come
to
in
see her
force.
more a little bit
The
later.
resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies laboured to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people, too, would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal. On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift, and there is much to be done.
I put you on the ground, little man.
He goes no.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defences seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Perhaps.
Who knows?
Let me know when you're there.
I am ready.
That the Council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is heartening development in itself. I only hope that my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good. Oh, sorry, that's Abrick.
Oh yeah. Ah, good. You have yet to depart. I feared I'd missed you.
Sir Abrick.
Master Alphino, a pleasure as always, and Mistress Alice, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Kyrie and Midas for serving as our escort, before other duties called them away. I also wish to thank our Doman ally. Forgive me, my lord. I was awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows. No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard's support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation which allowed the Elder Seedseer to accept us both. I very much appreciated the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Amric. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions. My friends, we must return to Ishgard. Whatever is wrong with a simple sorry or thank you? Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything?
Yes.
That's what Alphinaud says, basically.
That is how we adults speak, dear sister.
We adults!
We.
Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Toll, Yugiri?
Actually, I think I shall first pay a brief visit to the East Shroud. I am curious to know what Paplimo and Ida fared in their tasks with the sylphs, not to mention what has been going on at Belsar's Wall. I will join you in the Rising Zones anon. Alright, back to Revenant's Toll.
Zoom.
Zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Someone over here looks like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Welcome back. I don't know about you, but I am heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but I do not find... But do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible.
Damn.
Or do you want to go on the ground now? Okay, I put you down.
Okay.
Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long.
He must have been.
You are returned from the council. But what of Elfino? Did some other matter require his attention?
Mine apologies, friends. I trust that we have not kept you waiting for over long.
Greetings, everyone. Oh, Kryl, how's Nako doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataru is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision? Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridanian. The Eorzean Alliance will soon have a sufficient force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial cop between the Resistance and the Alliance.
Ida, you cannot seriously. One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there was some way to reach the Griffin. Some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Belsar's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide way out of Alamigo.
Which may equally serve as a way in?
Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me.
About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want, I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal.
As are mine. It has been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity.
4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kryle and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Leveliers?
I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, 'twould seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain at the Rising Stones and pass on any messages and so on?
To hold the fort, you mean? Very well. I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. She's like, I don't want to just stand here and do nothing.
Yeah. Sorry for bopping my mic, but to go and grab some water.
Wow. How dare you? Hydrating on your own? Just kidding.
I'm only supposed to hydrate when you guys tell me to.
Hydrating on your own? It's okay.
Okay.
I'll give you a pass.
Hydration check. Okay, I guess I'll hydrate more.
Alright, Alpha, no.
If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorn Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an obstructed view of Belsar's wall, and I would be interested to speak with the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. If you want to go outside, I can teleport us to Gridania, and for free.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Peace. Thank you.
And it's Lancer's Guild exit, right?
Yeah.
Went too high. You have to go inside to go up.
Nope.
Oh, I'm going to the wrong area.
He's outside.
He's outside. He is. He said he was going to be in the spire.
He said we're going to head over there, I think, but whatever. Yeah.
Alright, are you talking to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, Midas, there you are. Come, Amar is...
It's okay.
Yeah, Amar rates. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to appraise us of any developments at the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say, if 12 watch over you, but I doubt you will have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory.
Don't worry, Alphino. We'll have the Griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it.
Do make up your mind, Nita. Nary a moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the Griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which will it be? It would be best to decide before we enter into negotiations.
Me, Papa Limo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part, I leave to you.
I think I feel a headache coming on. Let us be on our way, shall we? I miss Papa Limo.
Me too.
We didn't experience him that much in this run, just because we didn't start in Gridania, but...
Yeah.
I feel warm things about Papa Limo. I pat him on the head.
Yeah.
Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the Spire? Our Alliance's friends will doubtless have news for us.
You want me to read for this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak with our commanding officers? You will find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed.
I only say so because I have a feeling Alphino, will be the upper.
Probably.
Greetings, my friend. 'Tis good to see you both well.
I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see? And the sight of you might help remind them why we bothered. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the grand melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side.
'Tis heartening to see the realm's most stalwart defenders, thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has
I
been
love
quiet.
Pippin.
Same.
Sorry.
No, I get you. Rose was like, Pippin!
Pippin!
Report? What? 7 hells. Fighting has broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault.
Oh boy, I'm not there yet.
Oh.
I didn't know you advanced.
I apologize.
It's okay.
Let me know when you're to Pippin.
Ready.
So, the Griffin has made his move. Someone has.
And what's that supposed to mean?
The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors.
Impossible. We gave no such order.
Of course. The wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We've been goaded into deploying our enemy armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. If those uniforms are convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. We must make for the wall at once. What? Just the 2 of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and they're likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, you can take a pause. Take a breather.
It will be dangerous, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, we may yet be possible to reach the Griffin. And if we can do that... Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety?
I don't know who this Lady Hilda is. Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm.
Hello, how's it going?
Hello! Forward, comrades. The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. Are we almost to a dungeon?
We are. I think we are almost to Baelsar's wall. I think that this is gonna unlock it.
Yeah. Alright.
From what Papalimo told us, the trail ahead will lead us to the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest that we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course were there any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take your band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through to the Griffin. Make him see reason, by any means necessary. Once we are free in the tunnels, we'll make for your position with all due haste. If everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda and I will swoop in and spirit us all the way to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. Crossing our fingers here.
Yeah. Yippee! Are you ready?
Yes I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna go around this corner so that guy is grouped up.
Okay, there is one guy on
Oh
me.
my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna bring him. Ah! Get stunned.
Oh, good. This is a small dungeon. Yeah.
I'm not sure what you mean by small.
It looks small right now.
We're just at the entrance.
Yeah.
Why are they not bringing them over?
I don't know.
Can't AoE them if they're
Just
all
for
the way over there.
funsies.
Oh yeah, the raids are like really big, but it's pretty much unique to just the like alliance raids, and the normal raids have like 8 men. Some of the trials too.
Yeah. Yeah, but dungeons are always 4.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh.
Surprise!
They don't drop down all at once, that's kind of annoying.
Yeah. I was like, what side is it?
It's like, wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything different that time, and then I got shot up. I don't know why.
Maybe your auto attack?
I was auto-attacking before and it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Are you okay if I pull big pull up here?
Yeah.
Okay. Just need to grab them all.
All good. Oops. I meant to give them the other card. It's fine.
Nobody will notice.
Mm.
You're like, I noticed.
It did. Reminder, don't let me die during this fight.
I suppose. You!
Hello!
Points at him. Time for some of the best, like, combat lines,
Why
though.
did he look so smooth?
I'm gonna assume it was from the graphics update.
They smoothened him.
He's made out of clay.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
How'd you like these?
Need to get that in blurb. Sloppy.
Sloppy.
Sloppy. For Alamigo! I have you now. How'd you like these?
Go look at him.
Yeah! Sloppy.
Yippee!
Oh. Spicy.
Sloppy.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Sloppy.
For Alamigo!
Yippee! Sloppy. No, right back at you.
Yeah, who's the sloppy one? Tell me.
Oh my god, I breathed in wrong. Thank you.
God, are you okay?
Yeah, I gasped and then I just sucked in air too terribly, I guess.
Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
Why did you gasp?
I got pet. Pet.
Oh, I see. My God. Rose, you almost killed him.
Yeah. How do you feel?
We did it! We showed the bastards! Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
I'm innocent. I don't know. Oh, Laurentis.
Well, it's our favorite.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea. They die that others may live.
I don't know why you would trust that face. He looks like a smug cat.
Vanguard!
Yeah.
Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
Literally, that was the face that Lalafell was giving.
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Gods help
They
us.
done fucked up.
They did.
What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. too powerful. Mighty Rolger, grant us the strength to crush our...
There you are.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Ilbird, I should have known. This has to end. It has to end now! Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand? You truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
Two of them.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power.
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
Fucking psycho,
This is
man.
such a fucked up, like, portion of the story arc. I'm not even gonna lie. But they set this up with telling us that you can even fuel a primal with bodies.
Eh.
Isn't this the song that plays in the cinematic where,
This light, is it?
they summon Phoenix?
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking...
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do.
I don't
know. Fair enough, carry on.
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Ah, Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Tipsamati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalymo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida! There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here, not like this! Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Oh, I don't remember that we had the option.
Yeah. I think even if you pick the other one, you still have to go.
I am gonna pick it stay just to see what happens. What is said.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Oh, he fucking yeets you.
Oh, yeah. Like, I think you don't have a choice.
Yeah. You shake your head no when he goes, not your choice.
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Rest in peace, Paplimo.
In peace is right.
It's right.
Ida. Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
Why? Why didn't they let me stay? Papolimo is my friend. I should have been there with him.
You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing, what had to be done. Master Louisoix wore that same look right before the end.
Do you think I don't know that? I know, alright. I know!
There is nothing more you could have done. Ilbert caught us off guard. Even Midas was powerless to stop him. If you must put blame on someone, then blame me. But promise that you will never forget what Papolimo strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you.
Don't speak to me.
Leave Ida with me. Go on. Go back to the Rising Stones. The others will need to know what happened here. I'm talking to Elf Note.
Okay.
Once again, I find myself lost for words. But Thancred is right. We must return to the Rising Stones and appraise our companions of all of this. Pray make your way there at once. I will send word to Y'shtola and the others of our imminent return. I think we're getting close to a stopping point. If I remember right, we're not far from a reveal.
Yeah.
So maybe right after that we can stop?
Yeah. If what I'm thinking of and what you're thinking of happens.
Yeah.
Speaking to LSA.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Would seem you bring ill tidings, brother.
Aye. Behind the Griffon's mask, we found a grinning face of an old adversary, Ilbert. I know not how, but he had in possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate the summoning's ritual as we looked on.
By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's aether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive.
Indeed. It was ever a last resort, as I am certain Papolimo was aware.
Thus did the people follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave.
I have yet been unable to explain how Ilberd came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the Sea of Clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind aspected aether rages. No mortal could have endured such conditions.
Then mayhap it was the work of an Asian. But now is not the time for idle speculation. Kryl, I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect the cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about it then. What? Without us so much as by your leave? Pray forgive Archon Eustola her brevity. She seeketh employment lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. A desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I too must contend with this grievous loss in my own way. By thy leave, Lady Alice, I shall honor our fallen colleague through rainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalimo's sacrifice.
Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilberd's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear of a price for us to squander it. The orchestrion world we just got was forever lost. Ouch.
Sure was.
Wait, this might be a good stopping point after we talk to Alice.
I was like, I did already start talking to
Yeah. Because thinking about it, we have to do something with Nero first before I think we head back.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
That sounds good to me, though.
Okay. Alice.
Kyrie, Midas. I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in the East Shroud remains largely unchanged. Meaning we still have no idea how long it will be before a communication from the Alliance. One moment. Yes, of course. Our representatives will be present. My thanks. Sid and Nero? Feral noises, is right. Word from Gridania. The council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble.
They wish to discuss the primal, of course. As Justola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall unchanged.
Yes, but the Elder Seedseer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I am told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings.
A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better.
Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stones in Tataru's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand. Are you sure you want to end right here?
Okay, Rose, it's pretty late there. Are you okay with staying up a little bit longer?
Unless we're not going to the Lotus Stand first. Which we might not be. Maybe we should end here. after this.
Actually, yeah. I think we should end here, because there's quite a bit before we see
Yeah.
Ida again.
Wow.
I don't think anybody heard that. It's fine.
Be quiet. Stop talking.
I'm
If
just...
you would, good sir. This place, it is within the realm of Eorzea.
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
That was kind of a non-answer.
Yes, you're in Eorzea.
Ah, a plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course, and set my jaw till I made port.
I don't know how he got here.
I don't know either.
Did he row?
I think so. Look at his big beefy
He
arms.
has
He could do
no
it.
oars.
He was rowing with his katana.
Would perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the
He did
spray
row.
of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
I was like, doesn't he just fall forward? Now he's concussed.
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
I think that's a good
I think that's a
stopping
good stopping point.
I think that's a great stopping point,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Let's,
I'm not gonna lie, I think that was the end of a patch. Okay. Alright. Thank you all for watching and chilling and hanging with us. Oh my god, my ad's starting soon. Oh no, we're gonna raid out to someone.
Oh, no, quickly! Scream.
Hey, relook at options.
I'm trying.
If you want to stay with us, you can. If you've got to go places, that's fine too. Nai is playing Final Fantasy right now.
I'm good with that.
So, we're gonna go over to Nai. I hope everybody has a good rest of your day, and you have a good one. Bye!
Bye! Have a good night, everybody.